Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In our Skillshop journey, we have handled authentication and the home page. But once a user is in our platform, they need a way to personalize their account. Today we are building the user profile page. This is not just a simple form. It is a dynamic system that fetches exciting data from the database, allows for real-time image previews, and features a responsive, country-city dependent drop-down system. In this video, I will show you how to design this complex page and how we use Tailwind CSS to keep the design clean and professional on any device. Let's get started. This is my user profile. First you can see our header section, and then you can see my profile and update your profile information subtitle. Notice how the entire page is divided into separate white cards. Instead of one long confusing form, we have grouped related information like profile picture, basic information, and address information. This makes the page feel organized and much less overwhelming for the user. Each card has a subtle shadow and rounded corners. This gives an interface a layered look, making it feel like a high-end web application. The layout is full responsive. On a larger screen, the fields like first name and last name sit side by side to save space. However, if you open this on a phone, those fields will stack vertically so the user can type easily without zooming in or out. Look at those input fields. These input fields are very clean with light gray borders. When you click inside an input, there is a smooth blue highlight, which gives the user clear visual feedback that the field is active. The country and city drop-downs are styled to match the reset of the form, maintaining a consistent design language throughout the page. At the bottom, we have our Save Changes and Cancel buttons. The Save Changes button is bright blue to draw the user's attention, while the Cancel button is subtle. This is a core UX principle guiding the user toward the primary section. So, this is our user profile, and finally I included our footer to this page. Let's dive into our user profile.php file. We used min edge screen bg gray 50. This subtle gray background provides a professional contrast against the white from cards, making the content pop. And the form is wrapped in a Max W4XL MX Auto container. This ensures that the layout remains centered and readable, preventing it from stretching too wide on desktop screen. Instead of one long form, we divide the data into distinct white cards using BG white rounded LG shadow. This organizes information into logical groups like basic info and address info, which improves readability. Using the space Y8 utility on the main form ensures consistent vertical gaps between each card. For the avatar, we used rounded full and object cover. This creates a perfect circular F-name for the user's photo. Standard file inputs are hard to style. To fix this, we hid the actual input and styled a custom span with BG Blue 600. This gives us a professional looking choose photo button while maintaining full functionality. And inside each section, we used a responsive grid system. Grid calls 1, SM grid calls 2. On mobile, fields stack vertically for each touch interaction. On tablet or desktop, related fields like first name and last name sit side by side to save space. And look our input design, and every input and select box uses a consistent style with border gray 300 and rounded LG. We also added focus ring blue 500, which creates a smooth blue highlight when a user interacts with a field. The alert box uses conditional Tailwind classes. It gets a green background for success and a red background for errors, providing immediate visual feedback to the user. Finally, we have the action buttons. The Save Changes button is highlighted with BG Blue 600, while the Cancel button uses a subtle border. This creates a clear visual hierarchy guiding the user towards the primary action. Also, we added our header.php file and footer.php file to our header and footer. You can see the all cards are like one structure. First we input a div and next h2 with Tailwind CSS classes, and next I open a div, again open a div and label for first name and input for our users input, and use Tailwind CSS for classes, and next I'll open a span. You can see I use the same format for every fields. You can see the first name, last name and email address. These all have same structure. And you can see the cards, 3 cards. I used all cards as a same structure because it looks premium for the user. For country and city, I used a drop down. Both drop downs are styled with W full, PX4, PY2, border gray 300, rounded LG. This maintains a consistent look with the reset of our form inputs. And we use the same focus ring to focus ring blue 500 effect here. When a user selects a field, it draws blue, giving clear visual confirmation. And that is a wrap. Today we successfully broke down the UI and design architecture of our Skillshop user profile page. As you saw, creating a professional feel is not just about code. It is about the small details in layout and responsiveness that make a website feel premium. So, this is the end of today's video. A huge thank you to everyone for watching this video. Your support is what drives our channel forward, and I truly appreciate you spending your time here to learn with me. In the next video, we will dive deep into the back-end logic, handling the data updates and saving those profile pictures to the database. Until then, stay consistent and keep building. So again, thank you very much for joining with me and watching this video. I'll see you again with another video. So have a nice day all and Goodbye.